Welcome to another episode of the Carpe Fide podcast, where if the shoe fits, you wear it.
And if the truth hurts, you bear it.
I am Justin Gruber.
And I am Jesse Gruber.
And today we hope you will seize the faith. Welcome to episode 175 of the Carpe Fide podcast. My name is Justin Gruber. As you heard in the introduction, I thought I'd repeat myself. And tonight, I don't have my best man, but I do have my bro man. My brother with me.
But not with you.
But not with me. Yes. But you're here.
I'm live streaming in from the safari in Africa.
I don't think so, bud. Let's just be honest. You wouldn't make it in the safari in Sahara. You'd be.
I would if there was air conditioning.
Right. Anyway, welcome to episode 175. Tonight we're going to do a couple of news stories for you, a little roundup. Going to talk about how this is what happens when you deny that God is real. Oh my gosh, it's so true. Like, I keep saying it. Before God is anything, God is. And once you deny that, it's all over. Like, it's done. You cooked, baby. You cooked. But basically, a double man is unstable in all his ways, and these stories definitely reveal that tonight.
Lots of instability going around over here.
Sure, there just sure is.
You ever see Joe Biden try to walk upstairs?
Hey, speaking of presidents, are you ready to take a trip down to the Gulf of America? Are you ready to take a trip over to Trump land, which is just Greenland with Trump in his name?
Which is just Greenland.
Just take the green out and put the Trump in. Boom, Trump land.
Trump land.
Also, little sad because we might want to have like a little sadness. Let's see if I can push the right button. Let's put a place where. That's not it, but it works. Justin Trudeau is resigning.
Oh,
hey, congratulations, Canada. It might get better sometime. So there's always hope.
It'll get better once all the nations are discipled.
As long, amen. That's not the right button for that either.
Yeah, that's money.
I was going for this one. Nope, I was going for this one.
You don't look forward to the discipling of all nations?
No, when sad? Justin Trudeau resigned. Oh, yeah. So sad.
You're like 3 thoughts behind on that.
I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But with Trudeau resigning, that does open the door for a more conservative prime minister, which is just sad because I was really looking forward to the 51st state, and now I'm not going to get it because
I don't know if it actually does. He's resigning as prime minister, and he's resigning as the head.
Oh, the 27% approval rating. You can see why.
Right. Well, he's resigning as the head of the Liberal Party, so I think the Liberal Party gets to vote for a new leader, and then that leader is the prime minister. I don't think it's not like a party vote. I don't think.
Right, but the elections are coming up, and it doesn't matter who he puts in, who takes that job, which right now is not like the hottest sought after job. It's not. No one's real happy with what happened. So, like, it's not gonna go well for whoever goes into the Liberal Party's position. They're going to have probably a conservative prime minister, but the sad part is, if it was just Justin Trudeau, I was pretty confident that Trump was going to be like, welcome to the annexation of Canada. But, maybe not now if he actually has a partner in like trade and whatnot.
Yeah. If he gets somebody who's like cozy, then it's definitely not happening.
Right. But if he gets like, maybe if Friedland gets in there, right? Like that'd be like, she wouldn't be that much better. It'd be awful. So then he could be like, well, welcome, Albertan Americans. Welcome to Albertan America.
Albertan America.
Right? Wouldn't that be awesome?
Anyway, it would be.
We wouldn't need a passport to go see our friends. We could just go see our friends in America.
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, for sure. And then once we annex Mexico, can really crack down on the cartels easier. I mean, it'll be great. Welcome to the continent of America. Now we can say it's just, we are America, and it would be just all of North America. We wouldn't have to keep, oh, you can't say you're from America, you're from North America. It's just called America now. The United Continent of America.
As evidenced by the Gulf of America.
The Gulf of America. Oh, and the Panama Canal. Anyway, it was a great news conference. It was highly entertaining. And we're going to take everything back. And you know what? I'm not sad about it. I'm not sad about it. I'm here for it, guys. I'm here for it. Let's do it. Anyway, those weren't the stories we're going to talk about. All of that was just news that just seems to happen all the time. Craziness is happening all the time.
Literally none of that was the things that we were going to talk about.
No, we want to talk about this weeks ago. But hashtag life happens, So New Jersey has a wonderful new, you know what New Jersey's concerned about, guys, and this is important. New Jersey wants people to be able to read, and they want them to be able to read freely.
That's great.
Yeah, isn't that good?
Yeah.
So they signed the Freedom to Read Act.
Oh my gosh.
It's awesome. Now reading is probably added to the long, ever expanding list of, natural rights that we all have as citizens. Reading. So if you can't read, you should probably sue the government because they're infringing on your right to read.
Yeah, that's great.
Yep. This Freedom to Read Act actually it outlaws illiteracy. So that's unfortunate. I'm kidding. It doesn't do any of those things.
That was an outlaw literacy.
Illiteracy. It outlaws illiteracy. You have to be literate.
Oh.
And the Freedom to Read Act says,
sorry, kid, you're going to jail. You can't read.
Sorry, Timmy, you should have stayed in school. I couldn't. They told me that
you do have the right to remain silent, though.
That's a fact.
I'd read you your Carmen Miranda rights, but
did you say Carmen Miranda?
Yes.
Where in the world is Carmen Miranda? Oh, that's dated. No one knows what that is anymore.
I just brought that up in work the other day. We were talking about Carmen Sandiego.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's like multiple versions.
Well, there's a cartoon out that most kids would know nowadays. It's a little more like spy oriented, like a little more espionage.
Yeah.
Yeah. But nothing like the show, the original show. With that chick that played the what was she, the commissioner or whatever?
Commissioner Gordon?
Yeah, she was like the person that all the kids had to talk to. It was a game show, remember? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? And then she would come on and she would be talking. Yeah, she was awesome.
How could I ever forget?
I don't know. You know what else? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing a walk down memory lane childhood shows. Jesse, could you tell the people a little bit about what the bill, the New Jersey's Freedom to Read Act, is about?
Yes.
I have the feeling it's actually not about the freedom to read, because anytime you say something, it's not
surprise. It actually is about the freedom to read. It's about the freedom to read pornography in the library.
Oh my gosh.
That's what you have the freedom to do.
To the glory of the Lord. What's wrong with people?
So, in case you've been living under a rock, and if you didn't know this, you haven't been listening to our podcast long enough. So there's a little thing that people are trying to do now, and it's to let these wildly pornographic books for preteens and teens into like school libraries and public libraries, and it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing that people are doing. Yep. Right now.
It's actually, I think they have to put it in the section called grooming literature.
Grooming literature.
Grooming literature, because this literature is designed to groom children towards the progressive sexual agenda, pretty much.
Definitely.
Holistically.
Definitely.
Fortunately, we are an audio medium, so we're not going to show you any of those horrible images in the book, aren't you?
No.
You should be thankful.
Just trust us when we say they're pornographic. Like it's not like a hyperbole type situation. It's like oh my, there's active genitalia doing active sexual things with kids.
Yeah, we can use
literal kids.
I feel like kids sometimes listen to our podcast, so I would we'll use words they don't know. Fellatio is like depicted graphically, like literally. Why, you might ask? That's a great question. Why would that happen? Because the song sung by the San Francisco Men's Choir, Will Convert Your Children, was something that they took as prophetic words. That's their
Oh
goal.
my word. So,
Anyway, go ahead, carry on.
yeah, so there's been pushback from parents, obviously, and rightfully so,
Correct.
about having this material in and around where children can access with or without their parents. So there's been a little concern. So what did New Jersey decide to do? They
Right.
decided,
So you're telling me this bill came out of the many, like, videos that we've seen on YouTube and Instagram of like teachers, board, wow, school board meetings where parents are coming in and like showing material and saying how horrible this is and how this is in the middle school library, this is in the elementary school library. Why is this in that? Right, like those
yeah,
ones, where
yeah,
they get really upset at parents and then they like cancel meetings or they turn their microphones off.
yeah,
They tell them that they can't actually show that in the meeting
right. Which is
because there
ironic
could be children
because
present. Like, wait, hello.
you think I'm stupid.
Yeah, right. So
Yeah.
this is
So
an act to help clarify that and to really help give parents the ability to really speak out on these things and make a change.
no, no, that's not.
Oh,
No, see
oh,
what happened was the librarians. You see, the once esteemed profession of librarian. They were very upset. They were very upset that we would want to.
was the profession of librarian ever esteemed?
I don't know. I feel like at one point you needed to you had to have like a master's degree or something to be a librarian, don't you?
Yeah, but don't they use the Dewey Decimal System?
Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System?
Isn't that guy a raging commie?
Oh my word. Anyway,
Sorry.
so well, we know what you do with commies. uh, sorry. That was a reference to a prior conversation Justin and I
Just
had
ask
today.
Mussolini. Mussolini know what to do with commie.
He
Okay,
knew what to
I'm
do with the
sorry.
communists. Oh my word.
All right. The Freedom to Read Act, you were saying?
I was saying, um, oh my word.
As opposed to
So
giving parents ability
the
to get
librarians were very upset that parents would be so angry and want to censor books,
yes,
right?
the esteemed libraries, or
Freedom of
formerly
speech.
esteemed. Formerly
Freedom of
esteemed.
speech, right?
It's freedom of speech
So so what New Jersey's legislation decided to do was they decided to protect against censorship.
by
So
killing
the
the librarians.
so
No.
Uh, so it protects against censorship. It prohibits removing materials based on origin, background, or viewpoint. Library materials must remain available to students during the review process and cannot be challenged again for at least a year after a decision. It also has diverse and inclusive access. Students are ensured to developmentally appropriate, diverse, and inclusive library materials.
When it says inclusive, does it mean like you can include your friends or says because it means
Yes, but at this point, if you and your friends are reading these books, it's probably an orgy.
dude, we were just gonna make the same jokes. That's sad, but it's true because
But
that's what
it's
this is.
true.
Oh, yeah, we'll we'll
But
we'll we'll talk about it.
not
We'll talk.
only does it guarantee and protect these books
Thank heavens.
to stay on these shelves so that
Oh,
the
good.
angry conservative parents don't burn them,
You mean the sane parents?
it also protects librarians and media
Oh,
specialists acting in good faith under the bill's provision. They are
media
shielded.
specialists?
They are shielded from civil or criminal liability.
I wanna know what a media specialist is.
Whatever you want it to be, buddy.
The
A
guy the
media
person that drew the
specialist is
pornographic pictures
whoever
for the
you want
children?
it to be. We are media specialists. So so it protects the books. It protects the librarians and the media specialists reporting on this from civil or criminal activity. Now, why? Now you may ask, why that provision? Well, people were trying to sue libraries, districts, and librarians for having literally pornographic material available to children, which I don't know if you guys know this is illegal.
That's
Um,
illegal,
yeah. So New Jersey has enshrined into our laws pornography for kids.
which is which is on brand, I guess. So
It's definitely on brand. Well, we pay for
there's that.
other people's abortions, so
Right. We pay for other people's abortions, other people's, ability to, not work, other people's abilities to not take responsibility for their children, other
Oh,
people's abilities to not have
when
a
I
job so we feed their children. We pay for a lot of things, really, honestly.
when I said pay for other people's abortions, I mean people from out of state.
Which, yeah, because are we are sanctuary abortions. We want to make sure people that want to kill their babies find sanctuary. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So I mean, did you know this? Did you know what I'm about to say?
I don't think so, but again, on
Are you
brand.
ready to
So
learn? Are you ready to learn?
I'm always
So
ready to learn. Teach me.
so when all the heartbeat bills and when all that stuff was coming out, New Jersey quickly passed legislation to make it so that anybody coming from one of these states that you can't, quote unquote, can't get an abortion in can come to New Jersey, have a free taxpayer paid abortion, and have their medical records sealed so that the state that they came from cannot get them. And
It's just
folks,
on
if
brand. I don't know what to say. It's on brand. It's on brand.
you didn't know that,
No,
dude,
I do. I mean,
our state
honestly,
is
Jesse, I just
such a trash
assumed
world.
it. I just assumed
You
it.
just assumed it.
I did. I assumed that that's probably what the
Yeah,
evil people.
like if the
This is.
drones are aliens, Murphy's like sending them pamphlets. They're like, "Do you guys want abortions? Like, do you guys want abortions
Did
and
your
these kid porn books?"
did your Grand Pumbaa disallow abortions on your planet? We will give you. Our taxpayers will fund your abortion. Gigi from our Steve Lepperkert,
First state to help abort the Slorthians.
which translates into, "We love our children. We do not kill them." that's,
Yeah. So that's coming from our state.
that's fantastic. Now this is what the bill says it does. So we've already highlighted what it really does, which is it enshrines these books, uh, but not just all books. And this is where I really get frustrated. So we have the freedom of speech, right? We pay
Big old
for.
air quotes on that. Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah.
well, yeah. So we're supposed to we're supposed to have the freedom of speech, um, and and when that was originally, taken into constructing a library system, the idea was that everyone could have access to written materials. Now, that didn't mean they could have access to like all the written materials ever. It just meant that a library could be founded and funded by the taxpayers and accessible by all the taxpayers, with books on information so that everyone could have access to the information, because we
Mm-hmm.
wanted an informed populace.
Mm-hmm.
What this does, though, is essentially creates a government, a government-run organization
Mm-hmm.
that now is in charge of censoring and curating what the population can and can't have. So it would not like it truly like it depending on the state. But I could certainly see New Jersey eventually curating out something like the Bible because it's offensive.
Oh, definitely.
So they can do that under this bill and it be protected by the government. So the government gets to say what the people can and can't see. So if ever there was actually an instance of book banning, that's what this law does. This law gives the government the right to say what people can see. Not it takes out of the equation the people's rights to decide what is good for a society or a culture.
Oh,
It gives
Justin,
them
you
no voice, no voice.
people in the eyes of the government, the people don't have rights. They need the government to tell them what to do.
Right. So thank you, government daddy, govern me harder, daddy, please. So
Government
it's it,
harder.
it's the worst bits of construing laws that end up removing fundamental God-given rights is what it does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there are not that's not true. I was gonna say there are not communities that are okay with giving pornographic images to children. There are very very few communities that are interested in children having access to pornographic material. Um, and those communities that are generally grooming those children to be used as sexual objects. So like it's not a good thing. It's very very bad. Um, and
Some might
even
even say criminal.
right, and even though the community at large is like, hey guys, this isn't okay, the government is now saying, whoa, 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 we know what's good for you. And this is okay because the librarian said so.
The
I
librarians and the teachers unions and
I deliver to
oh my
libraries.
gosh, it's
I deliver to libraries. I'm going to tell you something right now. You know that the Instagram and Facebook account people of Walmart.
yeah.
You know, like that. Like, no offense to librarians, some of you are amazing and you love God. You want to glorify Him with your entire life. And then the rest of you, I'm concerned because I've met you, and
Let's
no,
just say we
the answer
have
is
some
no.
concerns.
I like. I don't know a lot of kids that woke up at the age of 8 and said, "Mommy, mommy, I want to be a librarian." Like, it's just not. I'm trying not to
Yeah.
go too hard here, but the ones I've met, I do. I have concerns. Like, I wouldn't let them curate. The irony is, like, most of the books that they don't put in the library, like, there a lot of books are donated to libraries. Because some people, like, some misguided fools think, you know what, I have a lot of books, I should give them to the library so the library could use them. A lot of those books don't end up in the library. It's just in case you were curious. I see them. They're actually out back to be taken and then gotten rid of through other means of the library, either selling them, but they're not actually accessed by the people. And yes, some of it is because they have, several of those copies of books already. And some of those is because they don't want those books in the library. Some of them
Mm.
are books they don't want in the library, and they're not going to keep a copy of the book because they have decided either it's out of date, it's just disinteresting, it's derivative, or it's not content that a library should have in it. Um,
Like
it's
To Kill
cool
a
though. I mean,
Mockingbird.
I like it. I can get the books because I'm like, oh, are you guys getting rid of these? And they're like, oh yeah, you know what? If you want any of those books, you go right ahead and take them. They're just donations. If you can use them, we would love for you to use them. Like, that's fantastic. You crazy nuts. Remember, I brought that home, that three volume, like, 75th anniversary Time magazine Civil War series.
Oh yeah, I have it on my shelf.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, hey, this could be a good homeschooling resource. I should get this for my brother. This is back before Time magazine was what it is today. This is probably from like 1960, 1970.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's got pictures, images, but a lot of content. Anyway, neither here nor
Doesn't
there.
really
But I mean,
challenge
like,
the post-war consensus, but yeah.
everything's about challenge the post-war consensus. I can't stand it. The more I hear this, oh,
Bro,
challenge
are
the
you even
post-war
a
consensus.
historian if you don't challenge them?
Here's my thing. The more I hear that phrase, the more it's literally morphed into the words journey, like the term journey that everybody uses. I'm on a journey. Don't stop me on my journey. It's the same thing for me. I'm now like, oh my gosh, shut up. Just shut up.
No one cares about your post-war consensus journey.
I'm like, here's the exactly. That's kind of how I feel. Like, guys, 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 calm down. Okay, calm down. Some things still mean what they mean, and the post-war consensus is a thing that you hate, and that's fine to hate things that are evil. But
Like
trying to,
Nazis.
it's like Nazis, but like the postal consensus is like Jello. Like, it's like Jello. It's like when somebody says you're being uncharitable. What does that mean? What do you mean I'm being uncharitable?
Hey,
You mean you
hey,
don't
hey.
like I
We
don't like
we
what
weren't we
you're
weren't doing
saying?
this. We weren't doing this on this podcast.
Sorry, the post-war consensus bothers me.
We
It's just
talked about
too
this.
morphic. It's like be clear, be clear. Don't just hate some, like, anyway. New Jersey would like your kids to have pornography and not let them have other things they've decided are too wholesome for your children. That's the basic rule here. And the
And
government,
and they want to legally protect the sellers of the purveyors of pornography.
they're not even selling it though. They're just handing it out. It's
I know
just
that's
it's
why why I said purveyor.
yeah, it's like
I
a drug
changed it.
dealer handing out the samples, right? Like, they just like, try this, you'll
Yeah,
love
yeah,
this. It's
yeah.
great. It's great. Yeah, that's what they are. They're the ones that lead down the dark road. And then after they get hooked on the pornography, then we'll trans them for free at the school. So that's how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, great
So
job.
get your kids out of public school, at least in these wildly liberal states.
Yes, no, I mean, just yeah, you gotta be on top of that, everybody. Like, you gotta be awake. We can't do any more episodes on that. We've literally done like 17 episodes on that. It's just get it.
And yet
Um,
there's still so many Christian kids in nasty public schools.
I mean, like, I'm going to be
It's
honest with you,
almost like
and
we're a tiny little podcast.
we've gone through facts.
Why is no one listening to us?
We've gone through the options for you, right? We've laid out what you can do. And here's the thing: if you have to invest so much time in sending your kids into public school to actually know what they're learning, know what their teachers are saying, know what's being done in the classroom, like if you have to invest so much time there, then here's the dirty little secret: like to do that right, you have to invest so much time. You could, like in theory, invest that time in homeschooling, right? Or you could put your child in a private school
I mean,
and
you'd basically have to
right,
at that
right.
point. Like,
I
you know
mean,
what I
like
mean?
so we've gone over these options, and I will tell you, like with our kids in private school, it does require it does require a budget that is significantly tighter. Like you really have to figure that out and plan it out. Like it's all going to require sacrifice, but the alternative to not sacrificing is to like dangerously walk down the path of the scripture where you're not disciplining well. Like, and by discipline, I don't just mean corrective. I mean also guiding well your child that you're called to do. Right.
Disciplining and discipling.
Right. It's the same word. So,
Same.
Just be careful because when the government does stuff like this, it's literally telling you like, hey, here it is. You can only say and see what we've decided you can say and see. And
We'll convert the children.
when they do this and when they put it in black and white and they write it down in a bill and they start legislating immorality, like you cannot, this is not, it's not segmented, it's not quarantined, it's an infection that's a part of the whole system, so you have to know that it's infecting the entirety of the system, the whole structure. Just be careful.
Right. And I mean, all laws legislate morality, like, but it's like so far away from what it needs to be.
This is a fact.
So far away. It's not
Well,
even
it's
on
so
the
far
same
away from
planet.
morality. It's so far away from morality because it's not. It's just immorality. That's what it is.
We're talking a lot about aliens. Are we basically Haunted Cosmos podcast at this point?
Did we talk about aliens?
Yeah, we did. Remember, New Jersey's going to abort the alien babies.
Oh my gosh,
And
we are
I
the
said
haunted
it's
cosmos.
like the morality is so far away, like it's on another planet.
Yeah, it's.
Are you tracking with me, bro?
I am. I think we are the haunted cosmos podcast.
You were basically Haunted Cosmos, bros.
At this point, right now. I guess with the
We
next
just
story,
we just hate Nazis.
oh my gosh, no, wait. Yes, I mean, sure.
That was a
No,
joke, everyone. That was a joke. Everybody calm down.
I mean, I think I'm okay with it. Like,
No, it was a funny joke.
is it?
I hope so.
You don't hate Nazis?
No. I hate Nazis, but the
Didn't you
implication
say
of the
that we
joke.
hate Nazis?
No, the implication of the joke is what I hope is a joke.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
the implications that connect. You know what? I can't do it. Technically, our next story is almost alien.
We are Haunted Cosmos.
So if you wanted to get into this next story is a lot more fun, but all of these, everything that's happening in culture is betraying the fact that people have rejected God and that nothing can make sense anymore. The government can't say, we're here to protect your freedom to read by telling you only what you can and can't read according to us. That's the thing. It's literally double-minded because they have rejected any sense that God is. They have no ability to say what is. And because they have no basis of truth, everything is double-minded. It doesn't make sense. It's all circular logic and circular reasoning, just back on itself all the time. Which leads us to our next story. Jesse, you a big fan of Squid Games?
Big fan? I'm not a big fan of it. I did a report in, I want to say 3rd or 4th grade on the giant squid.
Does the giant squid run a game show for money with desperate people where they die?
There is death involved with giant squids, I would
I'm just saying
imagine.
the giant squid is not playing Squid Games. All right.
No, giant squid is not playing Squid Games.
If you've never seen the show Squid Games, feel free not to. But the second season of Squid Game.
It's definitely not worth the subscription to Netflix for the Squid
Oh
Games.
my gosh. You know why? Because no, don't do it.
Now, Avatar: The Last Airbender Might be worth a Netflix subscription.
Really?
It's a fantastic show. I mean, I
That's the
wouldn't
one
pay
with the
I
flying
wouldn't pay
buffalo, right?
for it, but I'm just saying if you're gonna buy
It's the
Netflix,
flying
like
buffalo, right? The flying buffalo, the air buffalo
yeah,
thing.
Appa.
Aang's got the little head thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's the Avatar.
You're saying fantastic, and you're throwing that word around real loose. I mean, it's a
No,
fine cartoon show.
it's really good.
Fantastic?
It's really good.
It's no Tuttle Twins. I'm just telling you right now.
Oh my word, you and this Tuttle Twins.
Tuttle Twins is where it's at. Anyway, season 2 of the Squid Games is coming out, and feel free to also not watch it. But that doesn't mean it doesn't open us up to have one, a lot of fun, and two, point to the double standard that is present inside of our culture that makes everyone double-minded. All right, so here's the layout for you.
Good tie
Squid Game. Here's the general premise of Squid Games. Jesse, why don't you give the general premise of Squid Games? You've
Sure.
actually seen the show more than me, so you probably can relate it better.
Sure. I mean, it's very relatable because say that you are living in a world where Joe Biden's been president for 4 years and your family's run out of money and you don't have any money for anything and you can't
Oh my
buy
gosh, I
anything.
live in this world. Tell me what I can
It's
do.
it's almost like it's autobiographical. And you just have expenses piling up and then someone shows up and they give you a little card and then they kidnap you kind of and take you to this room and then all of a sudden you're playing games like red light green light with a robot that has a machine gun and if you move it shoots you.
Oh wow,
That's that's kind of like
oh,
Squid Games. So
and
it's
is it
actually
like
not kind of
kill
like, it's
everybody
actually
until do
literally
they
like Squid
kill
Games.
everybody until there's only one left?
No. Everybody that makes it gets to live and advance to the next round where you could also then die.
How many? But
And
like,
then
are there so many rounds until only one person's left?
I don't think there's an infinite amount of rounds, but people definitely have more than an ample opportunity for death.
But what I mean is, how many people can win the money? Like, what are my odds if I
No,
like?
no, no.
I
I
live
think
in
only
Biden's
one per.
America. I'm considering playing Squid Games.
Oh, you know what? No, the last round does eliminate if I remember correctly. The last round does eliminate everybody but one.
See, that's not good odds. I don't like that. I'm not taking that risk.
But it's a lot of money. And Joe
It's
Biden's
not,
president, and you don't have any.
but I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I'll just die slowly by the starvation. Thank you, Joe Biden. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
All right, that's your premise of Squid Games, a game where it doesn't involve squid at all, just to be clear.
No, not really.
And
No.
they offer you a lot of money. And people in desperate situations, real desperate. I mean, real, just absolute horribly desperate situations, and they need money. So they play these games and they face death or they win a lot of money. Squid Games 2 depicts this incredibly sad story of one of the contestants. It's really sad. One of the contestants. Sorry. There's just these life or death situations. Like, maybe their child is dying of a disease and they have no money for insurance and they're racking up medical bills and debt. And they just want to save their kid, and then somebody else, has no home or food, and so they play Squid Games, and then maybe you have somebody who everything else is going perfectly fine, but they don't have the money they need for a gender affirming surgery. What a tragedy! This is this tragedy where they can't chop off their genitals, and they need to play Squid Games to get the money.
I
Needless
did
to say,
say it wasn't worth buying a Netflix subscription for Squid Games. I did say that.
yeah, it's not, but still, needless to say, that is the backstory of one of the contestants on season 2 of Squid Games. They are a man that wants to get gender affirming surgery, so they decided that they would
Oh my word.
they'll either die or they'll be a man that has no penis. And here, like weird enough, I know. That's not the story. That's not the story. That's just the setup to the story. Here's the story. The actor, I know, already rocking a dangerous tightrope. Actor that
Uh-oh.
they selected to play this role is a South Korean person. They're all South Korean, just to be clear. Named Park Sung Hoon. Park Sung Hoon is playing this transgender character. But the problem is the transgender character is a transgender woman. And Park Sung-hoon isn't a woman, he's a man.
It's a very male name.
Park Sung-hoon, yeah, but other, no offense, they're
Sorry.
South Korean. They all look the same. It's like really disturbing slightly.
That's
But
not okay. You can't say that.
he's got soft features. I don't know what do you want me to, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Dude's got real soft features.
You said they all look the same. You can't say that.
I just meant that. You know what? I hear what you're saying now. It was wrong. I apologize.
Yeah. All right.
I apologize for everyone. I didn't mean it that way, and I'm replaying it in my mind and hearing exactly how it sounds. And what I meant was they all generally have the same soft features, so it's hard to tell. You know what? I'm just gonna stop talking. Park Sung-hoon plays the role of a transgender woman in Squid Games season 2, and that's what you need to know. The
Right.
problem is Park Sung-hoon is not a transgender woman, which I have been told by several authoritative sources that have no idea what a woman is, that a transgender woman is actually a woman, a real woman. And therefore, Park Sung-hoon is actually a real man, can't possibly play a transgender woman, which is definitely a real woman. This led to some of the best X posts ever. So we'll include a link in the show notes, but the Pop Base account posted this. Park Sung-hoon plays the role of a transgender woman in Squid Game Season 2, joining the competition to fund her gender-affirming surgery. Dun, dun, dun. And that's all it says. There's no link to a story. There is an image of Park Sung-hoon and then an image of the character that Park Sung-hoon plays in Squid Games.
And honestly, not a lot of makeup, just a hair change. You were right.
Thank you. When you go to the link, look at the picture. And I'm just saying, what's the difference? What's the difference? They slapped a wig on him with slightly longer hair. I mean, they could have like give this dude like 9 months and some multivitamins, and his hair will look just like that, and you don't even need the wig. Anyway, it's the comments. The comments are so good. All right, here's one. Could they not cast an actual transgender woman? Just those 3 words alone. Just those 3 words. Ready? I'll say them again. Could they not cast an actual transgender woman? ... This gonna piss me off.
Wait. 24,000 hearts on that one.
24,000 hearts, which is not a lot of hearts. This is Twitter. I mean,
that's more hearts than we've ever gotten.
Oh yeah, sure, but I mean, when you're talking about the transgender community, they're very, very, very active, and we're nothing. Anyway, the phrase "actual transgender woman" is fun. Let's go. Let's look at more comments, though, shall we? Here's one. Here's this one. You know what? I don't want to say this. Some of them are perfectly sane, like this post.
Wait. Hold on. Before we go,
okay.
That was a post made by Steven, okay, whose profile picture is a girl. Steven has 17.5 thousand followers. They live in Berkeley, California. He has him pronouns. It says MD and then a crab next to it. So I don't know if they got like an STD.
No. CA is California. MD is Maryland.
Oh, thank you. It wasn't capitalized, so I didn't know. I didn't know if it was like a...
There's the CA STD in California, but we know what's going on.
All right, 22, BLM, Scorpius, the Stan Twitter industry. I do not know what that means. DM for follow back. Link in bio to stream Eternal Sunshine. Slightly deluxe.
Which I'm assuming is a link to their album of some kind.
You would think that, but it's actually a link to Ariana Grande's album called Eternal Sunshine Slightly Deluxe. Why?
That's not Ariana Grande in the picture, and it certainly isn't a Steven. It's very confused. I'm so confused.
What
Oh,
is this tweet? I could be Chat GPT, but Chat GPT could never be me. What?
if you're gonna sit here trying to figure out Steven tonight, I gotta tell you, you ain't gonna get it
I'm
done. It's
sorry.
not
I'm
gonna
sorry. I'm going back to the post. I'm going back to the
Here's a
post.
perfectly
I'm
normal,
back.
here's a perfectly sane response to these people, right? People questioning why they don't give the role to an actual trans person. They want an actor. Not just any trans person can act, which I would submit is actually true because I've seen some people that have said that they are a trans fill in the blank, and I'm like, we all see this, right? We all looking around like,
Mm.
mm,
Mm.
it's not gonna walk, man. That ain't gonna walk. Nobody's here
I've,
with that,
I've seen
right?
kids dressed up like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for Halloween that look better than.
Right. Like I believe I'm more believing that 8-year-old's Donatello than you're a trans woman. Okay. Like, let's be
Exactly.
honest. So they go on to say an actor often plays roles that are not in line with their own personality, and this isn't different. It's acting, which kind of betrays the reality that transgender people are
Acting.
people that aren't playing their own personality, which he just called acting. I don't know. I don't know.
What is this? What does this one mean? Baby steps, bro. SK is different. You smoke a little weed, cancel. Idols dating idols, cancel. An idol reading a book about feminism, cancel. Just take the win.
He means that South Korean culture is just so bigoted towards the
Oh,
progressive
oh,
sexual
oh.
revolution that there probably aren't any trans women that could have possibly played the role.
Hmm.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Hmm.
I like the troll. Ready for this troll post? The
Ready.
replies are right. This has always been a problem in Hollywood. Like, why aren't they casting a murderer to play the role of a murderer, or cast an actual flying super strong guy to play Superman? Shame on you, Hollywood and South Korea. I just love South Korea in it too. Shame on you, Hollywood and South Korea. Good troll. Fair points. I mean, you would think they should, like, murderers should definitely play murderers. Magicians should play magicians. Wizards should play wizards. Um, talking monkeys should play talking monkeys. There's just so many things like this.
Why is everyone upset? Isn't this the same thing? Both would be acting.
so fair, so fair.
It's not gender affirming surgery, it's sexual reassignment surgery. When mutilating your body results in a 12 times increase in suicidal ideations, it doesn't affirm anything. He's so right. Good job, Freeman Phil.
But then there's people that use this, like, they use this to, like, oh, woe is me, right? And Kichi K says, how come they didn't give the role to a real trans person? End quote. Because y'all would have harassed and bullied and abused her till she ended herself. That's why. Hope that helps.
Instead, they're bullying Park Sung Hoon until he kills himself.
Well, I mean, first of all, this person doesn't know that.
For not letting an actual trans person play the game.
Yeah, how dare he?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
This guy.
Yep.
This guy. Do you see the same one I'm seeing right now?
Well, I don't know.
Hopefully this character doesn't live long.
Oh, yeah, that's not right. That's
Oh.
not right.
Oh.
Ends up stealing the show and being one of the best characters. As a one reply. A reply says, LOL, looks like I'll see for myself soon. Glad it's not an annoying character. Oh, man.
Yeah. This is pretty fun.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Better
We
ones.
could do this
There's
for
more.
days.
Yeah, there's more. Where is it?
Why not cast? Basically, all you outraged commenters are saying, why not cast an actual man pretending to be a woman to play a man pretending to be a woman instead of a non-pretending male actor? No.
Yeah, I like the one. An actor pretending to be someone pretending. Wokeception. Right. I like this one. This is great. This is a guy that replied. The OP reply was, LOL at the comments saying this should have gone to an actual trans person. Tell me what the difference is between this actor and an actual transgender. Reply, a shopping trip to Ross. So it's like, Facts. Facts. All Park Sung Hoon needs to do is go to Ross, and we can make that dude. We can make that dude a trans woman. It will not be hard.
Wait. This one's good too. So, just as a reminder, the original post says Park Sung Hoon plays the role of transgender woman in Squid Games in season 2, joining the competition to fund her gender affirming surgery. This reply is asterisk his.
Oh, oh,
Oh.
oh man. So what the problem is they can't argue. they they want to argue against the guy pretending to be a woman, right? Because that's what this is. It's absolute. They believe if you hold to the progressive ideology, the liberal sexual progressive agenda, you have to hold to the reality that a transgender woman is a woman, and so they don't want this man to be pretending to be a woman. When in reality, what a transgender woman is a man pretending to be a woman. The reason it's not hard to have Park Sung Hoon play the role of a transgender woman is because a transgender woman is a man in makeup. It's like
Sometimes.
sometimes it's just a man who says he's a woman, but he doesn't do anything. It's just a man. Oh my gosh. Um,
See,
what
this guy gets it. This is the point, right? To the people saying why couldn't it have been a real trans person, are you equally upset about a black man being cast as Severus Snape? How about a black girl being cast as Annabelle and Percy Jackson? How about any race/gender swaps of recent years? That guy gets it. He's pointing out that inconsistency. It,
exactly
it's literally doublethink from 1984.
right? Their motto is
Or
two
James
plus
chapter
two.
1. I'm pretty sure it's chapter 1.
2 plus 2 equals whatever the party says it equals, and if you don't get on board, but the problem is 2 plus 2 can't equal whatever the party says it equals because 2 plus 2 always equals something, and that's why when you reject God is right, you have nothing. Nothing is, and so everything you do is just warring against what is already completely obvious to everyone because we are all made in the image of God. This is foolishness. It's foolishness it's foolishness to be upset at a man pretending to be a woman, playing the role of someone pretending to be a woman, because the whole role is everyone. The whole everything is acting. It's all acting. It doesn't make any sense.
For everyone asking why they didn't give the role to a real transsexual person, it's harder to play someone who's mentally ill when you're actually mentally ill.
No. Oh no. That's not good. I do like this comment because I think it actually is wrong. Because I don't see a lot of people. One of the things that I kept looking for was like, where are all the angry leftists saying, "Oh, they ruined Squid Game with a trans"? No one's saying that. There are no like conservatives being like, "They ruined Squid Games with a transsexual." Why? Because all the conservatives are like, uh, you took a murder game show and put a transsexual person in there to get murdered. I don't know, like, like we don't care. No one cares.
Yeah.
But this person, Tia Langray, was like, I love how this makes both sides, quote unquote, crash out, as the kids say these days. Lefties, no, why can't it be a quote real trans woman, end quote, whatever the FK that means. How dare you, Tia Langray, with your language abbreviations. And then she says, righties say, no, Squid Game has become woke. Shame on you, show creators, shame. And I'm like, there are no conservatives saying that. Nope. No conservatives are like, oh my gosh, I'll never watch Squid Games again. They're like, oh no, I lost a show that was meaningless. Oh no, whatever will I do?
This comment, why is he fish?
Why is he? That's not right. That's not right.
Oh.
I like Sugar Belly. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. I like Sugar Belly. Really going for the low hanging fruit, saying that at least the casting acknowledges that trans women are men. Oh, come on, man.
Oh man.
Actual trans equals trash. See, why you gotta do that, Popo? Why you gotta do that? There's no reason to do that. Like, if you just let these people keep talking, I'm just saying, it's it's so perfect because the circular reasoning, it's just a circular firing squad. They're all shooting each other. It doesn't make any sense. The whole thing is it's broken. It's all broken.
Yeah. All right. Here's a question. Here's a question. A slight
All right,
deviation from said
all right,
topic.
I'm down.
All right. So, what Christian book publisher do you think is going to publish the first book on how to counsel slash rehabilitate slash evangelize the regrettable trans person uh, once all of this comes crashing down?
Are you asking me how does the church handle that?
No. I'm asking you specifically what publisher is going to publish the first book on that, because it's going to be a real thing. It's coming. It's going to be a real thing because
Well, it depends. Like, is there going to be? You mean the first book that actually seeks to use the truth of the word for that, or because if not, I mean, probably like Random House Publishing. So it's going to be a hot seller.
oh man,
But I mean, like if you're talking about the first small, more Christian, I think Lifeway is going to have several different ones, like spanning the gamut, right? Like it'll be all of them. Like it'll
how
be like
would you feel if you're trans?
right, like and then Canon will put out a real solid reform book. There'll be lots of quotes. They'll be quoting Chesterton, Calvin. There'll be
They'll be
several,
quoting Chesterton on transgenderism.
several sections, several sections. Stop. Several sections from Christianity and secularism. Rushdoony will be in there, and they'll do a great job. Like it'll be real solid. But
It'll
like
make sense
everyone's
somehow.
gonna have a book. I mean, but the simple reality is, there's no people act like there's different ways to. I love this. There's different ways to evangelize. There's only one way to evangelize. Like, hey, we love you, and look, yeah, stuff happened. There are consequences, and sin happened, and you sin. But here's the best news. We have the freaking greatest news. No matter how bad you think it is, full restoration is available for you through the power of Jesus Christ. He has
Great
died to save you from your sins. And
restoration.
I know that even in this mortal temporal flesh, you feel that you've done things that
Great
are totally undoable. Guess what?
restoration.
In Christ, they will be undone. In his presence, you will be completely new, just as he intended you always to be. And like, there's no freaking better news than that. And I don't, we don't need to we don't need to repackage it. It is already good news. It's already the best news. The best.
The best news.
Oh my gosh.
Good times.
But that's yeah. So that's what happens when that's what happens when I guess a straight male plays a transgender woman. The woke virus breaks itself. It just breaks itself. Can't handle it. Wokeception occurs. Oh my gosh. Leonardo comes jumping out of a hermaphroditic frog, and
Oh my God.
everything breaks. Oh my gosh, wokeception. Oh my gosh. All right.
Oh,
That is
I get it now. I was like, why Leonardo DiCaprio? And then
because of Inception.
it's Inception.
Come
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
I got it now. I got it now.
It's wokeception. It's a hermaphroditic frog, and everything's broken. Ah, am I a man? I don't
Y'all
know.
were watching Inception while I was watching Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'm just saying.
Yes, and that's why you didn't know the reference. All right, so this was a light news based episode. If you really want to know how this is silly sidebar, totally sidebar. If you want to know how woke New Jersey is, I want to just give this to you. You want to know how broken New Jersey is? You want to know how messed up it is? For my daughter for Christmas, we decided to let her get. She wanted another earring hole in her ear. She wanted like a slightly higher. I don't know. Girls do things. And we were like, oh, totally cool, no problem. We'll do that. And then when they were doing some returns, my wife was like, all right, we can do that right now. She's like, oh yeah, I want to do it. Let's go. So they went to Claire's, Claire's, that classic place that still exists somehow. It's amazing. Oh my gosh, it's amazing that Claire's is still around. So they go to Claire's and they're like,
Oh, that's like the girl store.
yeah, it's a girl store with all the little like trinkets and
All the girl
doodads and
things.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they're like, hey, we want to get our ears pierced. And the lady looks at her and is like, oh, cool. Do you have a government issued ID for your daughter? And my wife looks at this woman like she has two heads and says, "No, I'm her mother." She said, "Yeah, I'm going to need a government issued ID for the child, or else we can't do it." So, yeah, New Jersey, to get your daughter's ears pierced, you need a guardian and some type of guardian and government issued ID for the child. In New Jersey, however, if your 15-year-old daughter goes into the public school guidance counselor and says she's pregnant and doesn't want the baby anymore, the parents will never know that she murdered her child. So you can literally get an abortion easier than you can get your ear pierced in New Jersey.
Yay.
Yeah, that's where we're at. And if that doesn't say we live in Squid Games, I don't know what does. I don't
You
know
know,
what does.
that is such an astute observation.
Right. And in Squid Games, I'm not playing the transgender woman, but I will play Park Sung Hoon. Okay, I will play him. If I play him playing the transgender woman, is that woke inception? Double inception.
We don't need any more woke inception. We need woke contraception. All right. We
Oh
don't need any
wow,
more.
that's right. That's right. Practice safe woke.
Yeah, you.
Oh my gosh, I
Just
don't know what's
safe
happening.
wokeism.
This is just
Dude,
a
we
few.
didn't even get to the other New Jersey story. I totally forgot
Oh
about
crap!
that.
You want to do the teachers one, right?
I mean, we've already gone so far.
All right. I mean,
It's
hey,
already late. It's late.
all right. You know what? It's good. This is a good time. This is just a couple of stories to kick us back in, so we can get into some more content. We wanted to mention these stories, and we have, and now I feel like we're ready for our next episode. So, dear
We're
listener, we hope that
just easing into the new year.
we
You
have to
know,
ease into the new year. I
no sense
mean,
rushing it. You know,
and it's really hard because we had to follow, Trump and Kermit the Frog, and we had to, and RFK. We had to follow that. How do we follow that on our podcast? It's really hard.
it is really hard.
That's a large build cast. Okay, those are famous people. We're just two dudes.
Two
Well,
measly humans.
just trying to love God and our families, and hopefully help to communicate to you some of the things that are going on in the world and why so clearly they are biblically horrible. We hope that you have enjoyed this episode. We would like to say that if you need to be prepared for anything like body armor, tactical gear, fast. Oh crap! I lost what it's called. You need
Fast
prep.
things, fast cars.
No, no. It's the fast access stuff for first responders, for their tourniquet, for their scissors, for their tape, for their for their wound care, for their. I lost it, and I know it's called a thing, and I messed it up. I just messed it up. If you need plate carriers, if you need
Fanny packs?
meal, if you need meals, like our I'm ruining this. I'm just a failure.
It's okay. We knew.
Look, here's the thing. Off-grid warehouse is everything you need to stay prepared and ahead of the curve for emergencies or first responders or just the fact that sometimes I like to carry around really nice quality EDC gear and I don't want crap. And if you don't want crap, then you need to go to offgridwarehouse.com. You can use code CF10 for 10% off. Pete and Joe will get everything packed up and sent right to you, and they do a freaking phenomenal job. Check it out. Also, if you go to their Instagram, you can see literally what it's like to pack wounds, use tourniquets. They have really freaking it's kind of all right, just be warned if you don't like blood and stuff, but they will literally show you how to use the products. They have like really fancy test dummies and stuff that literally like hemorrhage blood and stuff. It's like, wow. Oh,
that's
cool.
pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's actually really cool. You should check it out. You're a nurse. You like this kind of stuff.
I do.
Offgridwarehouse.com. CF10 for 10% off. Get over there and that'll be awesome. And with that, dear listener, we hope that you will
seize the faith.
faith.
Oh yeah, we're not recording together, so it's going to be all messed up.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all good.
That's fine. All right. Bye.